Yeah, the conditions look beautiful today. You can really see that the ocean is just a lot more groomed, and yeah, looking forward to a day of action.
I told you guys buckle in, because we're starting off with a bang. E.Ewing, world number 2, coming up against the 8-time pipe champion K.Slater in this first heat of the morning. Yeah, I mean, fractured his L3 and his L4 in Tahiti. Here we go. E.Ewing's going to be first. Finds a little shower there, but can't get out the door. So that's going to start the heat and hand over priority to K.Slater.
And, kind of perfectly set up for the backdoor situation. Here we go, K.Slater dropping in, looking for something down the line that's going to run off on him. All
right, well, thank you, Strider. Strider position over there at backdoor.
But if maybe Ethan could bring a little bit more progression, I mean, I completely believe it's in his wheelhouse.
Slater, under priority. Gets under the lip. He's going to have to fight the foam ball there. You could see he did battle for a little bit, but was unable to find the egg. Ewing behind him. Ethan taking a look at this one. Second wave of the set. Ewing stalls in the barrel, out of the barrel. That's going to be a nice completion. Clean rails on the DHD for that cutback as usual, but just gets a little bit caught up. Doesn't really matter. The weight of that score is going to be on that completed barrel ride.
As we compare it here to Ethan, this wave here just so much cleaner, allowed the exit, goes for the carve, but it just gets caught up there in that little foamy section. This angle here, you can see just how open that barrel stayed. He had to draw a little bit of a higher line there.
Nice view from above here and the positioning of our two surfers. Ewing a little bit of distance between him and Slater, and he's able to execute here. Here he goes, under priority, in the barrel. It's going to be a long one in front of him, and he comes out. Ethan Ewing. Now, let's look at some replays here. Under priority, Ethan got this.
Yeah, you could see Kelly just looking at that one from deep, but way too deep. Ethan goes under priority, just drives through that barrel, and you could see it almost gently, like almost crumbled. He just came shooting out. And you can see him looking at Kelly there. Okay, Kelly's not going. I'm going. Thank you. And up and underneath the lip. That was really, really well done. And I like what you were saying, Kaipo. Sometimes those moments there where you don't have priority, you kind of put less pressure on yourself too, because you're like, oh, I don't have priority. Like, I'm easily going to make this one. It's less pressure. Whereas when you've been sitting there for a long time and you have to pull the trigger on a wave, sometimes that head noise can play a big part in your decision making. And wow, that was really well done from Ethan here. See, it was so late. You could see that he shifted his weight to the front of his board there as he just drives down the line. Super important that he shifted that weight forward on that board.
We talk about, a big challenge to ultimately on, by the numbers, the best surfer pipe. Slater right behind him, pulls into a barrel of his own, gets through some turbulent water there, but the turbulent water catches the fins of the 11-time world champion. He goes down, still seeking a completion.
When I was watching it earlier, there were a lot of good waves coming through.
Slater uses priority, drops into this one. Pencil dives off the board. Under priority for Slater. And that is the example. That's exactly why, just to clean that up, that's exactly why he went.
Yeah, Kelly taking off on this one. Looks like he's driving down the line here. Beautiful shaped wave. Almost finds the exit there. Kelly having a look.
Kelly trying to get back into the seat. Here we go. And, he's trying. And that's all he can do. We talked about Ethan Ewing with heat control. Ethan with a big lead. Ethan with priority. 69% of the time, Kelly wins a heat. Here he goes. Slater finds this one. Stalls, controls himself in the barrels, needs to fight for the exit. And again, just caught up at the end.
Just getting clamped on that end section there's a little bit of texture on the face of that wave.
Having to maybe break their boards. I mean, you could probably go through 3 boards in one heat out here, which is, pretty common. I feel like you could just be busting through boards left and right with how heavy the water is, how shallow the backdoor section is right now.
We just see Slater in a little shallow section there, little barrel, alley-oop on the way out. So looking to break the combination. Applause from the support squad for Slater and likely to break that combination. What do you think?
We have a look at Kelly. And this was a smaller one too, but he could see down the line that it had a little bit of potential and gathers speed, goes for a little alley-oop. Sticks it. Hear the big applause from the beach. Yeah, Kelly's just trying to stay busy, you know. He's got to break that combo.
And you know what? Yeah, he's going to break that combo. We're waiting for the score.
See how shallow that was?
Yeah, it's inches deep. And by the way, new news, K.Slater, where we talk about boards, shapers, so forth. Slater Designs yesterday, and it elevated all the performances. Here we go. E.Ewing uses priority. Ewing looks down the line. He's not going to get anything here. So the situation remained the same. But K.Slater now has priority, 3.5 minutes. And so now it's time for the Hail Mary, the home run. Let's see what's going to happen with K.Slater. He's got the time on the clock, and he's got priority, Flick. Looked like it was something. This one has a little crease in it.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to be a crazy drop. Here we go, Slater. Straight into it. Growing barrel. Winding down the line. It actually gained girth as it went down the line, but Slater caught up there, incomplete. It's going to be E.Ewing on to the round of 16. We see K.Slater bow out of competition, but will continue to celebrate his career here at Pipe. But it's going to be E.Ewing into the next round. We're going to take a Bonsoy brew break.